Hi guys, welcome to my channel S for Shivani, a one-stop destination for all your MBA needs. I am Shivani Saxena and I've done my MBA from SIBM Pune in the year 2020. And I know this for a fact कि वो SIBM हो या IIM हो या कोई भी undergrad college हो, there is one thing which is common across all colleges. The way in which students spend their lives, and that is doing assignments, making various reports, writing research papers, participating in quizzes and what not. And the key to doing all this lies in basically your time management and how you are able to multitask. So what if I tell you that there exist certain apps which can make your college life easy? So being your senior, I am here to help you out with these life-saving apps basically which exist and about which I got to know maybe in my third or the fourth semester, and I wish that यार किसी ने पहले बताया होता तो मेरा कितना टाइम बच गया होता. If you come into my channel for the first time and if you feel that this is the kind of video that you can find useful and that you would like to watch in the future, then show some love by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. I want to give a disclaimer that I am not endorsing any particular app or asking you to always use them as shortcuts, but whenever you feel you are stuck and you feel that the assignments have drained all your energies and you need somebody to act as your doobte ko tinke ka sahara, then only use these apps. And professors, if you're watching this video, I never use any of these apps and I am really sorry for making this video. Okay, so let's start. The first app or website which you all should be aware of, plagiarism checker. So basically we all have this habit कि whenever a topic is given to us, we simply Google it up and एक Wikipedia की link आ गई, there are some few other blogs which come and then we start copying and pasting them. But you realize that there exists a software which can track from which website you have taken what content and how much of your report is actually plagiarized. Plagiarized means that you have taken it from a website or a blog and it shows as not your original content. And you're also not giving credit to the person who wrote that particular paragraph or the line, and that is why it is not a good practice to plagiarize. So there are websites like Grammarly, small SEO tools, and there are many others you can find when you just Google plagiarism checker. So you copy paste whatever you have written on this website. There might be a box given, or you can simply upload the file and then run the plagiarism checker, and it will show you what percent of your assignment and which aspect or which particular line is taken from a particular website. Now your task is to ensure that your plagiarism percent, even if you're copying it from anywhere, it should be less than 10%. Only then it is considered a valid or a decent assignment. Now here comes the use of app number 2. There are various websites and apps which can help you rephrase the plagiarized statements so that they do not look plagiarized anymore. One such good website is Spinbot. So let's say you took a line from a particular website and you want to rephrase it in your own words, but you don't have time. So you copy paste this line into this Spinbot space, and you can also mark which are the words you want to keep unchanged. So let's say if there is a keyword you don't want it to be changed, example, let's say e-commerce, you don't want it changed to e-marketplace or something. So you mention these words that you don't want them to be changed, and then you run the scan and it will give you the rephrased line, which you might have to make a few changes because half the time it doesn't make any sense, but then half of the statement is already made for you, so your efforts are saved, and then you can use that and include that in your report. Third life-saving website for you is APA generator. So this is a generic term I am using. Simply Google it and you will find many links which will help you generate APA bibliographical references, meaning that if you read some research paper and you took a bit of your assignment from the research paper, you have to give credit to the author. And there's a specific style in which you have to mention the name of the author, the year in which the paper was written, place, from which page to which page you took the reference, and the name of the research paper, country, and then there are other fields as well. So this AP generator will help you avoid writing things like you have to use, sometimes you have to use italics, sometimes you have to put quotes, and there is specific style in which you have to write. So if you write it manually, it will take a lot of time, and then this website comes to the rescue. I will show you an example of how you can generate a citation in APA format for a website. So let's say this is the website for which you want to generate it. Just copy and paste the link, select whichever is applicable. It will autofill all the fields, just verify them, fill in the fields that are left or for which the information is mandatory to fill, like the year and the name of website in this case. Click on site source. Simply copy and paste the text. Fourth life-saving app is called Lightshot. I'll tell you where you can use this app. So basically it lets you take screenshot of a part of the screen and not the full screen. So usually what we do is we use Windows plus print screen to take a screenshot, and then maybe like crop it a bit and all, but waste a lot of time. But the most important use of this app comes in quizzes. So you might be having various B school competitions wherein the first round is usually a quiz. So here they give you, there are many text based questions, but then there are picture based questions as well. And a usual practice which I used to do when I didn't know about it was download the image, then upload it again in Google and searching that image. And that used to waste a lot of my time, because these quizzes are basically time based for 20 minutes or 25 minutes, and you have to be really quick. Now with this app, I just activate the app, I select the picture which is given in the question, and I can directly click on Google the image and it will automatically do the work for me. So I am like now avoiding downloading and uploading, which takes a lot of time, and hence this app is very useful in speeding up your performance in these quizzes and ensuring that you get a shortlist. And the last app which I have used almost daily is called ColorNote. There are various versions of it, so you can find Evernote and others which you can use to help you manage the tasks at hand. So I use this app basically to create a checklist for myself, which I can add as a widget on my screen, and it helps me to remind that these are the various tasks which I have to do on a particular day, and once I am done with the task, I can put a tick on the checkbox. Trust me, when you have n number of things to do in your first semester, such time management, task management apps are very handy, and you should definitely use them to prioritize. And the last website which everybody should know about is called MailChimp. Now imagine if you have to send like a survey form or a particular mail to hundreds of people. If you go with your Gmail ID, after a point of time, let's say after sending some 10 emails, your emails will start getting marked as spam, or they might not be sent because your ID might get blocked by Gmail because it feels that this is like a spammy behavior and they should not send you email. So here MailChimp comes to your rescue because it lets you create an email campaign and send it out to as many people as you want from the email ID you want. So it has its own server which sends the email, but yet you can mention your Gmail ID, which will be shown in the inbox of the people who are receiving the mails. Make sure that you try all these apps out and tell me in the comment section which one you found most useful. And like I have said, I am not endorsing you to take any shortcuts, but this is just a few hacks to make your life easy. So that is it for this video, guys. आई एम श्योर तुम्हें ऐसी चीजें बहुत पसंद आएंगी विच टॉक अबाउट शॉर्टकट्स एंड समथिंग विच इज नॉट endorsed by colleges. So तुम अकेले enjoy मत करो, just share this video with your friends so that their lives are also improved, because after all तुमको उनके साथ ही group projects करने हैं, तो तुम अकेले benefit क्यों लोगे? Just give the benefit to your friends as well. And you can tell me in the comment section which of these apps you found the most useful. My personal favorite is actually Spinbot. You can tell me which is yours in the comment section. And jate jate just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already.